10 years in animation, and it all started with this job. I had returned from my trip to Ireland visiting Cartoon Saloon, and I was working at my part time job at an indie movie theater in the West Village of New York City. Blue Sky Studios was hosting a recruiting event at the School of Visual Arts, and they were looking for technical positions. But I wanted a job, so even though I was not who they were looking for, I still showed up and I handed in my resume for any production assistant opportunities in the future. I started out working in the render department as a production assistant on Ice Age Collision Course, also known as Ice Age 5. I quickly moved on to becoming a PA in the story department for Spies in Disguise, Ferdinand, and a little bit of Nimona as well. I also supported at times when they needed the development team, the marketing team, and overall, I got like a really well-rounded experience while being a PA at Blue Sky Studios. So many people don't know this, but I was actually one of the initial point persons for training the story team and editorial team, and then eventually other supervisors in other departments on a web-based software called Flix. Flix is now an industry standard tool. It's helped with the artists, well, not artists, artists and management sending storyboards back and forth between the editorial teams and like retaining the versions and the iterations as well as the timing that's used in animatics. While at Blue Sky, I helped establish the workflow and our pipeline for using Flix, we were basically going from like analog to digital. I not only worked closely with like the story artists and like the supervisors and whatnot, but I also worked very closely with our prod tech teams and as well as representatives from the Flick side to make sure that they were building and customizing features that could fit the needs of the artist in the studio. This job laid the foundation for my career, to be honest. I learned a lot from how to work with artists in a management sense, and also what the expectations were from a task tracking, assignment tracking standpoint, and what the expectations were for feature films. I made some really great friends while at Blue Sky. I still work with some people that I met while I was there 10 years ago. Like, we've gone our separate ways and come back together. And I would say that Blue Sky really was like my first professional network. I compare a lot of my experiences to this day to what I experienced there and my time there, and it's always going to be my point of reference going forward. It's wild to think that this was the beginning, but don't worry, we're going to talk about what happened next.